Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another segment of my 5-minute face. I'll be doing another demonstration today, 5 minutes, 5 products, most products under $50, and today's look will be an iconic kohl-rimmed eye with a nude lip, which is more of a high fashion look that you see in magazines, but I will show you how to do it in quick and easy steps with 5 products. And in the spirit of holistic living, which is something I'm very passionate about, I will be slowly transitioning my kit to be using all products that are both cruelty-free and paraben-free. So the products that I will be using in the demonstration today will be cruelty-free and paraben-free. So before we get started, let's review the products and their prices. So of course, for any good kohl-rimmed eye, you need a fantastic black liner. So one of my favorite is NARS Black Moon, which is a soft, creamy texture, great for smudging and doing a nice kohl rim look. And this is $23. I'll be finishing off the look with 2 shadows from Nude 2 Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, $54. Actually 12 colors, which is amazing. This is a great go-to palette, and it is cruelty-free and paraben-free. So I'll be using the black shadow and a highlight shadow to complete this look. And this also comes with a cruelty-free Good Karma brush, which is great. One side for smudging, also can be used for concealer. It's a synthetic brush, and the other one is a little more fluffy for blending. And then I will be doing some highlighting and contouring and concealing. And this is one of my favorite go-to brands in a palette form. So 5 colors, $35, Cinema Secrets. It's a pro brand available at Alcone, and it is mineral-free, lanolin-free, petrochemical-free, and also cruelty-free. It doesn't test on animals. And as you can see, 5 great colors to just kind of do all of your highlighting, contouring, and concealing without using a bunch of different products. And then, of course, finishing off the look with another one of my favorite lipsticks from cruelty-free vegan line, Glossy Girl. So this is Pushover, and this is what I'm calling the new Perfect Nude, $19. And of course, we'll be curling the lashes with the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler. So let's get started. So first, I'm just going to take my eyeliner pencil, and as you can hear, my cat is in the background. His name is Louie, and he's a big reason of why I'm so passionate about using cruelty-free products, because he's my baby and I love him and I love animals, and I just think we really need to be more mindful and more ethical about creating products that don't have to be tested on animals. So I guess he's part of this video today. I'm just going to go in and go, again, tight at the lash line. I always like to start on the outer corner and just get in the lash line. And then you're going to go in the corner, again, just make a nice clean line coming across. Lily, what are you doing? So you can see just a nice perfect line. And then, of course, to go in that waterline, you're going to just come underneath the lash line and kind of just go back and forth in windshield wiper motion just to get in that. And make sure you don't want to have any gaps, especially when you're doing like a nice kohl rim. You want it to be really tight to the lash line, not coming down too far, but also just, getting in that waterline and creating that nice elongated shape. So I'd like to also get in there and then kind of just elongate on the outer corner, bring it up, and then it's going to go in with that brush and then just actually flip the other side and just kind of smudge it so it's nice and clean and you fill in any little gaps, and then kind of come up the outer corner and you can kind of just clean that up a little bit by, again, just kind of smudging it and connecting it. So it's not really a cat eye. I just want to get that little shape so that the eye is always kind of coming up and more elongated and outward. So you can kind of come in with pencil again and then just kind of create that shape. And then, of course, onto the other side. See, it just makes a really nice shape. And then, again, I'm going to go in on the other side, get tight in that lash line, And just go across, really blending everything together. Just getting a really nice tight line in the lash line. So it's not too thick, but it's also not too thin as well. So again, just keep going back over it in a little dot dash motion, windshield wiper motion into the corner. Make sure it's all filled in. Again, getting into that lower lash line, going across. 1, 2, 3. And then again, just going back with the edge of the brush and just kind of filling in any gaps and just taking it down just a little bit more. So it's a little more edgy, rock and roll. And then again, just taking pencil, kind of coming up, elongating a little more, going back over it at the outer corner, working it in, and then again, just working upward and outward, and then just kind of blending back. So again, it's not really a cat eye, but I always like to really just elongate the shape up. As you can see, it just gives it that nice Colburn look. So then what I like to do to set it with some more staying powder and a little more definition, I want to go into Blackout, which is the black shade of shadow that's actually in the Urban Decay palette. And then just gonna, again, just kind of smudge and outline what we did, just give it a little more oomph. And then kind of come back over the top, because powder over cream, I was going to set it, give it more staying power, especially for a little bit of a stronger look like this. Again, I'm going to go underneath and finish it, and come back across the top and just really set it. And it's just a little more bold and just fills in any little gaps. So since this is just a little more, you know, fashiony and rock and roll, I'm not going to do any mascara today, just going to curl the lashes. But before that, I'm just going to give a little more highlight by taking a more pale shade called Foxy, which is like a sort of a yellow highlight color, and then we want to just go right over the crease and into the corner and just sort of blend out over top up to the brow and into the socket. So again, just gives it a little bit more highlighted, polished look, and really highlights the kohl rim and work we did at the lash line and the waterline. Just finishes and polishes it. But again, just quick and easy. And then just gonna go in and curl those lashes, of course. Grab them, pump them, 1, 2, 3. And voila, little lashes. Again, since we're just going quick today, we can just go without lashes for a little less drama. So even without mascara and a little curl, it's really nice. So again, for this look, I'm going to go in with the Cinema Secrets palette. And just going to take out a little concealer here on my little scooper here, and then just going to go with that brush and then just go right into that little corner of the eye and conceal. Kind of blend out with the finger just to make sure, of course, the under eye is nice and polished since we're doing that darker look. Again, you can see the Cinema Secrets just has such a velvety, satiny texture, great coverage, but very natural on the skin, and just great for if you're going to be photographed or on film. And I use it a lot in my kit as a pro product, and it's just a great, it can be used as a concealer, foundation, and it's just gonna get in there. And then what I like to do, just get that little tidbit filled in. And this is actually a little bit of a fluffier brush, but I like to use a fluffier brush more with like a heavier cream consistency like this. It just gives it a more natural look. Okay, and then I'm just going to finish off, take a little bit of the darker shade here, and it's like warmer shade. So I'm just going to go in with the bigger Eco Tools brush, which is a foundation brush, and just grab that and just go right underneath the cheekbone and create that contour. So you can see it just really sculpts out the face, but it's nice and warm. And then you can kind of just blend it in, almost like a bronzer. But you can see it just gives that subtle right underneath the cheekbone, back and forth, just creating that nice shape and that contour. And then again, just sort of blend out, blend down, kind of work it in. And there you go, you've got that really sculpted look. And then of course I always like to take the lightest shade here and then scoop a little more. And we're just gonna go with that right on top of those cheekbones, right into the hairline. As you can see, that just really sculpts everything out. Gives that, went a little too close to the eye there, but that's okay. Just feather it out right on top of the cheekbone, and then just work in with the fingers. Kind of just keep that all nice and highlighted. And then for the finishing touch, I'm gonna go in with this gorgeous Perfect Nude, and you can see it's gonna have a little bit more color than the traditional nude. So with a really kind of darker and more dramatic eye like this, just gives a nice finishing touch. So here we go with a little more Glossy Girl, the Perfect Nude. It almost has a little bit of a lilac kind of color to it. So you see it gives it a nice, that nude look, but it's not too beige or too white. And there you have it, a kohl rimmed eye with a nice nude lip. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to another 5-minute face. Thanks, and have a great night.